to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
Singler hits them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Now, here is McGrady. 12 points for him. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Adams.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Launches a three, and he gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
And he gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from there.
The Thunder have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Carl Landry's checked in for the Rockets. And Foy hits both of them. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Landry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw drops for Landry. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here is Singler. Nice form on the 20-footer. Singler's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
McGrady kicks to DaddyE. Houston moving it around. Here's Landry. No good. Ibaka with some nice D. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now here is McGrady. 12 points for him. DaddyE cannot hit. And Ibaka kicks to Roberson. Off on the layup.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. McGrady's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
7 seconds left to play in the first half. Brooks from outside and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we conclude the second half just about to get going here.
It's been a nice game for McGrady. He has 14 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. And that one is stuffed right through.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good. McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. Knocked away. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 12.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Can he keep it going? And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now McGrady. He's got 18. Jacks up a three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Down low. Deflects the pass. Battier outside. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Battier's got 8.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Durant wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets trail by 7. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Rockets making a change here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Scola. It's deflected. It's Durant with the drive. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 13 points in the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Picked by Yao. Here's Francis. It's tipped. They get it back. Jackson dishes to Yao. Pass to Francis. Another shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Rob. And it's the Rockets on the break. Westbrook with the block. Inside. Here's Cantor. No good. And it's Houston the other way.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now, here is Battier. He's got 8. Kicks to Yao. And some nice passing there by Houston. Jackson misses.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. And then for Houston, Mutombo comes in for Yao. And it's Hayes in for Luis Scola. Now here's Waiters. Not a lot of room. Puts it up from 12. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Waiters. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant. Rockets trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Francis. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. Releases. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Thunder leading by 11. It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. No luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Durant's running. Out to the right wing. Westbrook wide open. He fires. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers. and in bunches.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And here come the Thunder again. Oklahoma.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Westbrook drives in. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Houston. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
To the inside, Waiters. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Oklahoma City out in front, ending the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Let's take them back.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Rockets trail by 15, so on the floor for Houston. Brooks out there with Tracy McGrady, then it's Scola, then there's Carl Landry, and it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, Morrow. From outside the arc, and it's blocked. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Now the dish to Waiters. Tries again. Here's Ibaka, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And the basket by Morrow.
And turnovers always a factor. They've become a big factor in this game.
And they're starting to reap the benefits here, guys. Points off those turnovers, they hold a huge advantage.
It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Ibaka slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark, that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Waiters kicks to Ibaka. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant's checked in for Morrow. Andre Robertson comes in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. And then for Houston, Shane Battier is checked in for Landry. And it's Jackson in for Aaron Brooks. Yao, the pass to Battier. Here's McGrady. Another